I'm back, possums, but unfortunately I got frozen out. Lovely technology. So hopefully others will come back and join this new live video. I see one person is back. Hello, possums. The one person who's watching. I got cut off in my other video. I'm hoping that some people will come back and join me now. Yes, Peter, I'm back. Is there a way for you to... Thank you for putting a post on my Facebook page that I'm back in a new video. I'm going to wait a few seconds. If you're just joining me, possums, my video got interrupted, technical difficulties, having trouble with my internet, so I got my prior video, got cut off, and I had to reset and reopen a new live stream. So hopefully we'll give a few minutes while other people catch up. If I had the Jeopardy, make up your question music playing, do, 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 I could pass the time that way, but I don't want to sing for you. So again, if you're just joining in, I'm waiting for the people. About 50-some people were watching my other live video, and I hope they will come back and watch this one. Just waiting for that. Thank you for coming, Jane. Helene is back. Thank you. Yes, I know, Jane. Once more people get back in, I'll go back to my top 10 because apparently I froze. It was like a dramatic moment that I froze just before I did the last one. And it was quite fun. So I'll do it again. I'm just waiting for my friends out there in the ether to post a message on my Facebook page that I am back live, but they're going to have to exit out of the other one and come see this new broadcast. I'm going to make a little note. Sorry, possums, I can't talk and type at the same time. I haven't mastered that yet. Entertain yourselves, have a drink, make some more popcorn. I'm just writing a little note to share with you in the room. There we go. And I'm so glad Matt Brown is back. Oh, and I see that Kristen is back. Hallelujah. We're up to 12. We were at 50. I hope to get back up to 50 before I reveal. I mean, it was unplanned, possums. It wasn't intentional that just before number 1 on the top 10 list, everything decided to freeze. And it does make the revealing of number 1. So I just hope it's very funny, because if not, then I've just blown it. And I hope I don't freeze again. It says I'm live. Up to 13. I love seeing the number go up. It means I haven't frozen again. Because I kept talking, possums. I had no idea I was frozen. I had no idea you couldn't hear what I was saying, and I was rambling on. It'll probably be in the recorded video if you go back and watch it. And my technical advisor, Brian, please call me again if I suddenly freeze. All right, John and Holly are back. Welcome back. I'm just filling some dead air as we wait to try to get some people back into the room. Lisa and Alex are back. Oh, thank you. So exciting to see my extended family. You didn't know Damon had family in the States, but she does. We're just killing a little time to wait for some people to join us again after we were having some technical difficulties. Thank you for telling people. Maybe I'll make a post on my site. Marge is here again, thank goodness. Let's see if I can do this without causing too much of a mess. I hope I don't freeze up again. Hello, Margie. 16 people. Well, we're almost halfway to 50. I'll try posting a message. No, I can't do it. I can't. If I try to post a message on my page, I will shut down the video again. Yes, I know. We're all waiting for what number 1 was on the top 10 list. I'm putting you in a little bit more suspense. Apparently what happened, Possums, was I got cut off. Technology, I've not mastered it, so I froze up. I didn't know it. And I got frozen out of the live stream just as I was about to mention the number 1 on the top 10 list. I pray to God it's funny, especially after you've had to wait for about 10 minutes to hear it. Oh, right. So I was just getting messages from my stage manager and technical advisors that I'm up and ready. I'm going fine. Just going to give a few more seconds, Possum, while we wait for a few more people to go in the room here. All right. Thank you, Peter, for posting that. All right. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to do the top 10 again, just in case somebody new is on this video. So in honor of David Letterman, here's my tribute to him. He's not dead, Possums, well, at least not that I'm aware of, but I miss him doing his top 10 while I've been in quarantine. He's showing off the air years ago, so I've done my own. And here we go. I'm going to zip through them this time to get to the number 1. All right, top 10 things to take away from the corona pandemic. And I don't need my readers this time because I went through it once. All right, number 10, who is zooming who has taken on a whole new meaning. Number 9, bathing, shaving, and general hygiene is now something you must put on your to-do list. Number 8, men seem to be growing out corona beards, and in response, women are growing out their corona mustaches. 7, we cannot hang out in bars, but now everyone knows what it is like to be behind them. Number 6, celebrities are finding the plainest and most remote parts of their large celebrity mansions in which to film their little personal greetings. They are most likely hiding in the servants' quarters. Number 5, there will be another baby boom just in time for Christmas, so you better start stocking up your shelves with those Pampers now, before they leave the shelves like toilet paper and frozen vegetables. Number 4, learning how to teach your children is more challenging than figuring out what you can and cannot put in your recycle bin. Number 3, trying to determine what is exactly 6 feet apart is very hard to do without a tape measure. Number 2, Grandma no longer needs your help programming the VCR, but she does need your assistance on trying to unmute herself on Zoom. And finally, Possums, the number 1 that you've been waiting for so long, and I pray to God I don't freeze up again. If I had a drummer here in my house, I'd do a drum roll. Number 1, if you are out of latex gloves, Possums, then king-size condoms make wonderful mittens. I hope it was worth the wait. And I hope I didn't get frozen out again. Somebody say something so I know I'm not frozen out again. That would be too funny and not at the same time. I don't see a post. I see I'm frozen at 28 people. Please, someone. I wonder if Facebook is editing that out. Oh, God. Did I get frozen again? Somebody say something. Somebody type a message. Oh, no. Oh, good. I'm not frozen. I'm not frozen. Barely. What's barely? It was not funny? I'm sorry if it wasn't funny. Oh, Jane or Matt Brown and his family, I'm so glad you thought it was worth the wait. Yes, I read our latex gloves quite some time ago, but my former love of biscuits, he had some of those king size condoms. He didn't need them. He fell right out of the thing. But they make wonderful mittens. You put one on this part of your hand and one on your thumb. And you can still grab things off the shelves and you're not touching them. I'm getting messages. Somebody's telling me I'm not frozen, probably. Not frozen. All right. Well, good to know. Somebody did write that on there. So what else? Oh, yes. So I was started talking about this before I knew I was frozen. And I'm so sorry we lost people. I'm down to 28. It's very sad. It's like watching ratings drop for any TV show that you're interested in before they take it off. Some message, some message, some message. Keep going. All right. So, let it go. What you say? Yes, I'll let it go. I'll let it go. So I love sweets. I can't get veggies to eat in the store because frozen vegetables are out, but I do like my sweets. And Oreo cookies. And look, Oreo cookies, they make all kinds of new Oreo cookies. Do you see this, Possums? Limited edition tiramisu flavor cream. Look at that, isn't it lovely? And then they also have chocolate marshmallow Oreo cookies. Because just having an Oreo cookie isn't enough. You've got to have umpteen different flavors to try. And then this is one of my favorites. I'm not sure it sounds scrumptious enough. Caramel coconut. Can you see that? Caramel coconut. Now, I did do the thing of opening them beforehand because it's this newfangled opening. Isn't this the stupidest thing? You can never get it back. It never stays fresh. You've got to eat them in 3 days because this peel thing, it's for the birds, this peel thing. So let's see what we're going to try first. Anyone want to tell me what to try first? Do you have a blinged out face mask? Yes, I do have a blinged out face mask, Michelle. So let's see which. I'm going to try the caramel coconut first. Now, the difficulty with this possum is I'm on live feed. So I could be having black teeth and look like I don't have a dental plan. Oh, it's weird. It's like first I could taste the chocolate of the Oreo cookie, and then I could taste the caramel, and then suddenly it was like a piece of coconut landed on my tongue. So it's like a delayed reaction. It's like it's like the old men that I've had sex with, and they sort of just dribble. It comes out a little bit at a time. Oh my lord! Possums. I'm not feeling this. Wait, do my teeth look bad? No, I don't look like I have homeless teeth yet. It's only the first cookie, but we're gonna pass. We're gonna pass all the caramel and coconut. That was just nasty. So I think tiramisu might be worth trying. Again, who invent can't who invented this stupid container? You always have to put it in a Ziploc bag because this thing won't stay fresh. Tiramisu, possums, tiramisu, and it's limited. They get you hooked. It's limited edition. It's so rare. It's like toilet paper and frozen vegetables. If you don't buy it now, so you better hurry out, wear your mask and gloves and condoms, and buy the limited edition tiramisu. Let's see if it's any good. We'll see. You know what it is, possums? I didn't cleanse the palate. I didn't cleanse the palate before tasting the tiramisu, so I'm still getting a sense of coconut and caramel. Ugh. So let me try to cleanse the palate. I don't want to do it with my martini. That would be nasty as all get out. Do the caramel ones taste like Samoas? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think there's an Oreo cookie crumb. There we go. I thought it was on my face. It's on the screen. So let's see. I'm back to the tiramisu one. Tiramisu. It's white. It looks like a regular Oreo cookie. They fool you. You know, Possums, I think they just took the caramel from the caramel and coconut and they put it in the tiramisu and they just left out the freaking coconut. They both taste the same. All right. One last cookie to try. One last cookie. Well, I hope Greg is excited about the tiramisu because I got to tell you, I'm not. So then there's the chocolate marshmallow. Let's check that out. Somebody said this was easy access. Yes, don't you wish our little things had a thing you just pull back, make it easier to find? Oh, I forgot to cleanse the palate. Even so, it's bordering on cardboard. All right, now we're going to try it. Chocolate marshmallow. Seriously, Possums, it tastes like an Oreo cookie. They called it chocolate marshmallow, and it tastes like an Oreo cookie. So you know what? Skip all these damn Oreo cookies. And if you like a good Oreo cookie, you like to dunk it in milk like Nancy, well, then just have an Oreo cookie. Don't spend the extra money for a limited edition. It's all a hoax. It's a hoax. Where have you heard that before? All right, so let's see. Yes, the martinis have probably killed my taste buds. Let's see who else has asked me a question. Anyone ask me a question? Only 27 people in the room. I lost so many fun people. Oh, thank you, Vinny. Yes, I do have some very funny faces. That's a gift. Ooh, it's 9 o'clock. I hear chimes going off. Either that or it's my earrings hitting my dress. How much did that cost me? Well, it was very costly, Lori, to buy all those Oreo cookie containers, and now I'm not going to eat any of them because they taste like crap. And so maybe I'll feed them to the swans or the ducks that are out back because they're nasty. They're just nasty, and it's they rope you in. Maybe I better buy the limited edition before the tiramisu Oreo cookies run out. So we buy them. I think that was $4.99 for that tiramisu limited edition. That's $4.99 I'll never see again. What else? Do we have any other questions? I hope. I'm paranoid about freezing up possums. To be honest, I'm afraid I'm going to freeze up again. Any questions? White chocolate fudge covered are the best. Reese's peanut butter cereal. I've never heard of that. That does sound quite disgusting. Yes, Rick Fake flavors for fake swans. I totally agree with you. Oh, was it, well, sea possums, they're swans. Well, I thought I live in a lovely flat and has a lovely pond out back. And there's all kinds of wildlife in that pond. Believe it or not, possums, they're beavers too. And we'll get to that in just a moment. But there's all kinds of lovely wild creatures. And the other day I was looking out my glass and I saw swans and I was so excited floating there in the pond. And come to find out, though, they're plastic, they're fake. And I'm going to look at these fake plastic swans for the rest of quarantine, I'm afraid. So, but somebody mentioned what happened to the beavers. So, I don't know what happened to the beavers because they've taken down every tree that's around the pond. But, oh, someone asked me a question. What is the Dane's opinion of the latex gloves being thrown on the ground? Isn't it awful? Yes, people take off their gloves and they don't find a trash can because, God forbid, you have to walk 5 feet or 6 feet. I mean, if you can't walk 6 feet to the trash can, how do you maintain 6 feet of distance from the person next to you if you can't handle walking 6 feet? So yes, it's disgusting, John. It's disgusting. People are now littering. It's like the old days with cigarettes and soda cans thrown into the bush. And people don't want things in their bushes, especially not latex gloves. And those latex gloves, they're strewn all about. Yes, I agree with you. It's nasty. People take a moment, put the latex glove in the trash can. All right, so possums, the night wears on, and I don't, I know you probably want to go to bed. You're not out gardening in this lovely weather. Ah, coffee. I need my drink. Just a moment. Nancy Kosh asked me if I have any fabulous masks just in case I have to go out. I do. I have bedazzled masks, of course, because as a Giga star, I must go out with the bedazzled mask. Maybe in my next show, if there is a next show, maybe in my next show, I'll show my bedazzled masks to the audience. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be lovely? So someone asked me if they thought what happened to the beavers that are in my pond. I don't know. I've not seen them. I know that they're there because they eat the trees, and I've seen the evidence of these beavers, but I've never seen the beavers because they're nocturnal. And I'm not going out there with a torch, or as you say, a flashlight. I'm not going out there with a torch in the middle of the night looking for beavers. It's bad enough I have to find my own in the middle of the night. So I found this lovely, and this is true, possums. I make nothing up on my show. I found this lovely children's book about because I Google searched about beavers. I wanted to learn about beavers. And I found this lovely children's book, and it's titled Brenda's Beaver Needs a Barber. Brenda's Beaver Needs a Barber. See, Brenda has a pet beaver, and there it is right there. It's very hairy. So I thought it's time that if Oprah can have a book club and celebrities can read sonnets and poems and monologues on the telly or on Facebook or YouTube, I thought it was time to have big time child story with the Dame. So here we go. Once again, Brenda's beaver needs a barber. I'll read and show you the pictures, possums. Brenda has a beaver, and she's ready to confess. As soft and sweet as it may be, her beaver is a mess. this this is her. Wait, it's like being in a mirror. This is Brenda walking her beaver. Oh, I could have a drink. I can't believe this is a children's book, but it is, Possum. Do you see the illustrations? I didn't write this up. Here we go, page 2. No, I have to start this again. There's too many apostrophes and too many martinis. Brenda's beaver's big. Brenda's beaver's hairy. Every guy who's seen it says that Brenda's beaver's scary. These are the men running away from Brenda's beaver. They look very scared of that beaver. All right. Oh, I can't even read it. Brenda took her beaver for a swim down at the lake. By the looks that she received, she figured that was a mistake. Brenda has her beaver at the beach. She stuffed that furry mound into a swimming suit. It stuck out all around. It was anything but cute. So there's her beaver in a swimming suit. Oh, some who saw it laughed. Others were just stunned. Brenda's beaver was hanging out, soaking in the sun. Drinking a Coronatini, no less. Oh, God. Her friends could not believe her. They said, "We need to talk." They covered up her beaver and they took her for a walk. "Brenda, dear, listen here. We want to help you out. Your beaver needs a makeover. It really needs it now." So you see, Brenda's friends are all going to give her some advice about her hairy beaver. "I hope we don't seem pushy," said her biker friend named Kim. "Your beaver is too bushy. We just think it needs a trim." Oh, I didn't show you the picture. I'm sorry. Yes, there's her girlfriends also have beavers, but to see the beaver that's there next to the bushy beaver, there's a little bit of a more clean cut beaver. Savannah pulled her beaver back to show off what she'd done. Hers has a nice long landing patch. It looks like it'd be fun. And here's the beaver. Wait, I gotta get rid of the glare. Here's the beaver that has the landing strip on its back. Now another friend has come along. "Chrissy's beaver is quite rare. It could be worth $1 million. Hers is bare. It has no hair. Her beaver is Brazilian." I mean, seriously, you all get this, but a 6-year-old will think it's cute. They'll go to school and talk about they know a beaver that's Brazilian. Oh, God. Catherine let her beaver loose. She said, "There's nothing to it. Grab some clippers and a can of mousse. We'll show you how to do it." I didn't realize that some people moose their beavers, but apparently they do. I hope they don't hairspray their beavers. That would be nasty. Sticky nasty. Oh, God. All right. Oh, okay. Oh. All right. Kid produced some scissors, and Chrissy had some wax. Now, all that Brenda had to do was sit back and relax. You see, Brenda's ready to have her beaver worked on, sculpted by her friends with the scissors and the wax. I'm not making this up, Possums. It's a series of these books, you know. I might read another one in the future. Okay. As they came towards her beaver, they said, "Now don't be scared. We're going to see what's underneath that frumpy pile of hair." That's what's beneath. All right. Oh, the picture. I didn't show you the picture. So there's the picture. They're coming after Brenda's beaver with a pair of scissors. It looks like, they should be holding them down. They're not holding those scissors safely. This is a bad image for children. Bad image. All right, so let's see. It ended in just minutes. They didn't leave her much. When Brenda's friends were finished, she and her beaver blushed. Look at the hair cuttings next to the bench. And Brenda's blushing. I don't know why. Well, I know now I see why she's blushing. This is too funny. Her beaver was so tiny, they could not believe their eyes. It was smooth and it was shiny. It was hard to relax. So there you see, conveniently placed, Brenda's beaver is sitting in the bench right in front of her. Right, its head conveniently placed, I think. And her friends are amazed. They can see her beaver all shiny and new. Let's see. All right. Now Brenda is so proud. It seems like every time we see her, she's in the center of a crowd, just showing off her beaver. And that's the picture. Brenda showing off her beaver. People taking photos of a beaver. I think that's illegal in the States. So yes, Parsons, wasn't that lovely? I think I'll have to order some more books, children's books for the children I don't have, just so I can read them to you. So let me tell you what other books are in store. These are the titles. Susie likes to look at balls. Come swing with us. I can't even say it. I can't say it. Spank the monkey. Spank the monkey lends a hand. And last but certainly not least, I'll show you this. It's all true. Put Tony's nuts in your mouth. There they are. All true. I don't make any of this up, but it is the wonder of innuendo. Excuse me. It is the wonder of innuendo, just like a lot of the dame's humor. That you really seriously could read that to a 6-year-old child, and they would have no idea what we're talking about. They would have no idea about the beaver and the Brazilian and the wax and sticking out of the swimsuit. They wouldn't. They would think it's a hairy little pet beaver on a leash, and they would be so innocent. Isn't it lovely that children are so innocent? But all we can think about is what I see from some of your posts that you were saying Brazilian before I even got there in the book. Nasty, dirty thoughts. Well, what else can you do while you're stuck in quarantine? Oh, what else? Oh, earlier in my show, and for those of you just joining in, there's a big debate now about fake news and CNN is fake news and all of that. So I showed what really is fake news. This is fake news. I showed this earlier, but I'll show it again for anyone joining in. This is definitely fake news. All right, so let's see. Yes, Brian, reach around books. Isn't that funny? So I've got some other headlines. These real headlines, real news, but I thought I'd share with you tonight. And I'm not making up. These are real headlines that people have sent me, Possums, on email. I've got friends who send me emails of funny stuff, and they think I should talk about it on my show. This is a headline. One-armed man applauds the kindness of strangers. One-armed man applauds the kindness of strangers. Federal agents raid gun shop, find weapons. Statistics show that teen pregnancy drops off significantly after age 25. I'm not making these up. They're true headlines. Not fake news. The 10 Commandments. Supreme Court says some okay, some not. True headline. This is a great one. I'm sorry, I'm just reading these for the first time because they were just all sent to me recently. Utah Poison Control Center reminds everyone not to take poison. Good advice. Alton attorney accidentally sues himself. A county, this is a county in the United States, county to pay $250,000 to advertise their lack of funds. And this is the best. I saved the best for last. Caskets found as workers demolish a mausoleum. Really? What do you think you're going to find? Dinosaurs under there? Oh, possums. So that's the fake news. That's the real news headlines here on the live Dame Edna show. So let me see if I got any more questions. Oh, Carl Has a Cock. Wouldn't that be funny? I love the title of that book. I don't see any other. It's been 2 minutes. I hope I'm not frozen again. So, Possums, I'm wrapping things up. The show's almost over. So, if you have any questions or comments for the Dame, now is the time to do so. Make sure I haven't missed any. Moose. Who mooses their beaver? I would love to know that. Yes, everyone's beaver. All the beavers are getting overgrown during this quarantine because there's no, zookeepers out there to trim the beavers. They're all getting a bit hairy. Oh, hello, Katie. Did you just tune in? You just tuned in. I'm about to tune out. You missed all the fun. You missed all the fun about beavers. Oh, Carol, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I do. I try to bring a little humor. I'll do some self plugs. Once again, I'll be hearing at the Milburn Stone Theater on October 17th, the Havre de Grace Opera House on December 3rd, the Milton Theater on December 19th. Every single day, I'm posting my little 1 to 3 minute videos on Instagram and Twitter at Dame Understudy and on Facebook and YouTube. Tomorrow, we're back to Survivor Sunday. I'll have to dig out a little video that will entertain, surely not as much as the beaver did tonight. If your beaver can't entertain better than a Dame video, well, I feel sorry for you. Read the book. Someone asked me to read the book titles again. No real questions, but a wonderful show and a great time. Thank you. Thank you for saying I'm amusing and I entertain. All right, I will do that because some people just walked in. So I did read a book to put everyone to sleep before the night is over. I have my own book club, like Oprah. The book was Brenda's Beaver Needs a Barber, and that's what I read. And someone just asked me to read the book titles again, so I will. The future books, I'll try to order one for my next show, again, if there is a next show. The future books that I could read or not, just let me have a drink, because it takes a lot to get them out. Sue likes to look at balls. Come swing with us. My favorite, Speck the Monkey lends a hand. And finally, last but not least, put Tony's nuts in your mouth. All right, possums. Thank you for all your positive feedback. Thank you for anyone who may have given me a gratuity. I'm so sorry that it froze up. I think I'll have to talk to my technical advisors. I do want to thank people. I always thank my technical crew that make this show possible. I want to thank my light designers, Greg Drew, Brian Touchette, and Rick Neidig. I want to thank my helpful set designers, Peter Quo and Michelle Pileski, my technical advisor, Peter Quo, and my stage manager tonight, Brian Touchette, all the same people because they're all helping me out. Margie Eldridge, she was the creative producer behind this idea and the others. So I want to thank them. And we'll see, possums. We'll see if I come back and do another show. I have to figure out how not to get frozen. That was a bummer. We lost about half people in that little episode. So we'll figure it out. And yes, thank you, Brian, for pointing that out. You can go back. You can watch the earlier video that got cut off. I'm really curious if the recording was still going and you were hearing me ramble on while I had no idea that I was frozen. That was from 8 to 9. And then tonight,